Hey guys, Josh here, Agent Leads. Hope you're having an awesome day. Talked to a lot of agents, consulted with over 5,000 realtors across the country, and specifically when it comes to lead generation. And we always get a lot of feedback and questions about Facebook advertising especially. So I just wanted to real quick give you a very clear picture of 3 ways you can get leads on Facebook. And like I said in the title, one way that actually works, okay? So I want to just do a quick recap because you may or may not be aware of the ways you can actually generate leads, or at least the mediums, the platforms inside of Facebook that allow you to reach people. So behind me on the board, I've got 2 of those platforms. Number 1, your personal profile. Probably really obvious and low-hanging fruit for you, and I totally get that, but a lot of people take it for granted, and they post on their personal profile. And certain things happen, certain things don't. What usually doesn't happen, or what from time to time what happens is you get a good lead, and it's actually a really warm lead, and it might even be more of like a referral type lead. And it's because you put a hook out in the water on your personal profile. You threw out a post or something that alerted your friends and family on Facebook that you're either a real estate agent or you've got awesome services, whatever it is that you put out there. But the problem with your personal profile is that you're the only people who are seeing that, we'll call it an advertisement, that the only people seeing that message are your friends and family. So as you might imagine, if you will, I'm a word picture guy. Like if you've got a lake and a really big boat in it, that lake on the personal profile lake is very shallow, and so the boat will run aground. The bottom of the ship will literally stop moving because it's not a deep enough pond to fish in. That's your personal profile strategy. You might get a couple of good warm leads, but you're not going to be able to mine much gold from there for very long. The second one is your business page. You can generate leads through your business page. As a matter of fact, these days you can even have relationships and messages through the Facebook Messenger feature of your business page and have one-on-one conversations with prospects out there. The only problem with the business page approach is, number 1, it too only will reach people who have liked or followed your business page, which is significant when considering lead generation. Lead generation is all about the law of what? The law of large numbers. So your business page is only as good as how many likes and followers you have. And to take it a little bit further and to turn the knife a little bit more, when you post, let's just say you have 1,000 followers or likes on your business page, the Facebook algorithm, the machine learning, the artificial intelligence, it will only basically show most of your posts on average to about 8% of your followers. That's public knowledge. You can Google it. The organic approach with your Facebook and personal profile simply isn't your best weapon when it comes to farming and lead generation. Your best, and the way that actually works when you're using Facebook advertising, your best opportunity is literally number 3 here, Facebook ads. Now, a couple of notes though, a couple of things before you go launch an ad. Number 1, what I'm not talking about are boosted posts. The boosted post button that's below everything you put on your Facebook page, on your business page, that's what I call Mark Zuckerberg's gateway drug. And pardon the expression, but it's really Facebook's way of getting you to spend money. And it's great because what's going to happen is you're going to boost a post and get a lot of what I call vanity metrics. That is likes and shares and comments, okay? Tons of boosts will get you tons of likes and shares and comments, not a lot of leads, okay? So there actually is a more intelligent way to use Facebook advertising. But why do we use Facebook advertising? Well, number 1, The biggest reason why is because you're able to reach people who have no idea who you are. That's called cold traffic or cold market traffic. You have three types of traffic, and I'm not talking about the highway or the road in your town that is congested. I'm talking about eyeballs and impressions on a digital device that matter to you, your product, your service as a real estate agent, okay? And so what we're talking about here is taking people from cold traffic, turning them into warm traffic so that they're easier to turn into hot traffic. The cold traffic is the ocean of the body of water that you can drive your boat in and never worry about running aground like you do in the personal profile lake. This is your opportunity to increase brand awareness, to get in front of people who have no idea, and really build what I call brand gravity, that swirling, invisible power that automatically makes you a more popular business owner and real estate producer in your market, okay? And when you run intelligent Facebook ads, it allows you not only to build that brand gravity, but also harvest leads. And that, as you may know, is what the industry as a whole is not equipping you, the agent, to do properly. There's a lot of licensing and courses and stuff, and basically you're getting taught how not to get sued. No one's really equipping the agents with strong lead generation training and knowledge on what's actually happening out there in the real world that allow you to develop more closings. The way you get there is by farming and building your brand and generating leads at the same time, using the correct approach to Facebook advertising. Now, the reason why Facebook advertising is the way to go is simply because it's a pay-to-play platform. But you don't have to spend thousands of dollars a month like a Zillow contract or these lunky, heavy, low-producing direct mail contracts. It's not necessary. The Facebook platform is the gold rush and literally the most inexpensive way to market and build your brand and services in today's market. It's an absolute gold rush. Now, don't boost a post though. There's two reasons why. Number one, a boosted post is one of many types of advertising objectives that Facebook has built into their system. No. The boost is formally known as the page post engagement objective. What that really means is the objective, the algorithm, the artificial intelligence, the robot mind of Facebook. When you say boost a post, robot, the robot goes out into Facebook land and says, hey, I'm going to find all the people who like and share and comment, because that's what Facebook considers an engagement. I'm going to find all the people in this boosted objective who's willing to give us high fives but not willing to give us their name, email address, and phone number. And then what happens is you get a bunch of likes and shares and comments and those vanity metrics I mentioned earlier, but you don't end up with great leads and you can't sell a house to a like. And so a lot of folks usually make it to this milestone. They make it to this base camp, if you will, for Facebook advertising, but they're not able to get over the hump. They get discouraged a week or two in, and it's just not necessary. The fact of the matter is you need to be choosing objectives that matter. There are two objectives that I want you to choose when you run your Facebook ad. First objective is the conversion objective. That is, it literally is going to tell the artificial intelligence that runs Facebook's ad platform to go find people who are more than likely to give you their name, email address, phone number, physical address. Because Facebook has 2,000 data points on you and me. Like that's just the way this system works, and it's the reason why it's so powerful. They know that a group of people purchased new hunting gear at Bassmasters Pro Shops, and they also know those same people watch Shark Tank on Friday nights, and they also know those same people are real estate agent job titles, or they are engineers by job titles, or the list goes on. All of this metadata they're gathering together, and you're able to target these audiences of people in your market, zip code, the geography, the job titles, occupations, income levels, you name it. All of that stuff is available for you, the real estate agent, the everyday realtor who's fighting tooth and nail to try to export your internal reality, which is, I'm a great real estate agent who's going to do really well for my customer. And you're trying to export that reality into their minds, which is all that matters, because you've got to build trust and authority. So the conversion objective helps you go find the people who are more likely to give you their lead data. And you know as well as I do, to get sales, you have to get leads. The second objective is the lead form objective. These are actually, when I say objective, these are actual types of ads that you can run inside the Facebook ecosystem. You go to facebook.com/ads manager, and that's where you want to launch your ads from, not the boosted posts. When you get there, choose conversion or lead form. That's the kind of ad objective you need to be running, because the lead form ad does the same thing as the conversion objective, which is they find people who are more than likely going to fill out the lead data so that you can get their name, email address, and phone number. And guess what? There's also the data collection that comes into it. So one of the other big mistakes that people make, even if they get this far with Facebook advertising, is they're not getting lead notifications when their leads come in. We spoke with a real estate mortgage team this morning, and they've been doing the lead form ad, which is awesome. They've been getting leads, but they've not been collecting their lead data appropriately. And so every 7 days, they're going in and exporting their leads from the backside of Facebook into a spreadsheet. Okay, well, that sounds good, but the problem is you've got to strike while the iron is hot. You have to have a follow-up system in place. See, once you get all of this set up, you've got a literal inbound marketing and sales engine that works on autopilot without you having to export stuff and go in and tinker and tailor all the time. No, when you run a Facebook ad and you forego the organic posts, like don't pay a company $20, $30, $40 a month to just post stuff randomly on your pages, okay? That's not going to get you anywhere quickly. The motorboat to put in the lake is your Facebook ads. Spend $50, spend $100 a month. It's not, it doesn't require you to take out a home equity loan to do Facebook ads. We have folks in Agent Leads University who get $3 to $6 leads consistently. Now, results vary. Market conditions have a massive toll on that, macroeconomic conditions, but nationwide, on average, you're looking at $3 to $6 leads across all kinds of campaigns that we've developed and kind of cracked the code on. And so if you are sitting here going, man, I really wish I could do more with my time. I wish I could do less hard work and more smart work and leverage the powers of digital marketing in today's environment, then you really need to make sure that you're A, using Facebook because that's where everybody's attention is, but B, you really need to make sure that you're using Facebook appropriately. I always call Facebook Excalibur. It's the great, mythological weapon of our time, but you still have to know how to sword fight. You still have to be able to pull the sword out of the stone. And if you are able to do that, it's because you're running Facebook ads. And you're integrating your Facebook ads, and you're getting those leads, and they're getting integrated into your CRM of choice, using everything from Top Producer to ActiveCampaign to MailChimp to LionDesk to you name it. There's ways to marry all of it together, and it's not that hard. We teach it all in Agent Leads University. We even set up the first infrastructure for you. So it's a fantastic opportunity for you to get going without fear of failure, because we have our team of digital marketers and myself building campaigns all day, every day, coaching you higher ground, getting you more closings using Facebook ads. One of my favorite stories in our portfolio of testimonials and success stories is the story of Miley, who became an agent in February, and by April, she'd spent $177 on Facebook ads while sitting through all of these antiquated traditional marketing classes at her local brokerage and just really wanting to go cross-eyed. All the while, she had Facebook ads running in the background, popping leads in, and she closed 6 deals on that $177 in ad spend. So it's just an amazing opportunity that you have at your fingertips without having to pay $1,000, $2,000 a month to access this system called Facebook Ads Manager. It's actually free to access. You just literally use your ad budget to actually deliver your ads, and the rest is literally follow up and close, follow up and close, follow up and close. That's how top producers and six-figure earners in our environment, when the old school ways of door knocking and cold calling and direct mailing and a lot of this stuff, FSBOs and expireds and all that, those things are starting to erode away because the human attention in our culture is on a screen. People are on the internet over 6 hours a day. Facebook's the king of that hill. So you do the math. Do you need to buy a billboard? Do you need to buy a TV commercial? Or do you need to buy really inexpensive Facebook ads? Who show up on a news feed. Remember, when you log into Facebook, there's a news feed. Remember, you got the little blue bar up here. You got the little search bar, Facebook logo. And then you've got the news feed here with stuff that you scroll. This is never ending. It's infinite inventory. Supply and demand. So what do you think is less expensive? The one billboard on the side of the road, or the inventory that keeps refreshing and there's an endless amount of it? Obviously, Facebook ads are your least expensive barrier with the most possible ROI on the planet. So I hope this is helpful. Those are 3 ways you can get leads. One way that actually works using Facebook advertising. Josh Rhodes here, Agent Leads University. If you've watched this and you need help and you want to get unstuck and you don't want to be the crash test dummy and you don't want to go through the whole learning curve of Facebook ads, and you want to go straight here, but you also want to make sure you're putting out the right message and you actually are targeting the right people, we have a little system called Audience Message Process, AMP. Audience Message Process. You're going to attract traffic, you're going to build a list of prospects, and you're going to convert sales. Snowball effect. As time goes on, you're going to keep going, but you could strike rich fast. You never know. There's people literally on the other side of the Facebook screen waiting for you to do jumping jacks, get their attention, and engage in a meaningful interaction so that you can sell their home or help them buy their dream home. Josh here. Go to agentleads.co/commissions. That's agentleads.co/commissions. Book a breakthrough call with me and my team. Let's walk you through the entire framework. We'll get you enrolled in Agent Leads University if it's a good fit for you and a good fit for us based on qualification. And if you're a go-getter, you understand hard work, and you don't believe in unicorns and silver bullets, you're my kind of people. All right? We're looking for the next level agents. We are producing next level agents like a factory at Agent Leads University. Talk soon.